All right, Leo, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. Let's see where we're going here. This is a mid March reading for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. So let's see what's going on for you guys. In the extended, I will see where we're going for the next 30 days. We'll go deeper into the reading. I'll talk more about that later on in this reading. So let's see what wants to come through for Leo. The energy of Leo. Oh, check you out. Fire. Cool, cool, cool. Good fortune. I like that. I like that a lot. Wow. Shadow. Holy smokes. What's going on here? Wow. Okay. So some of you are really working with your shadow, especially as it relates to money. And some of you understand that you have created something for yourself, or you are going to create something for yourself that's going to bring in a lot of money because you have worked with this shadow element. Maybe the shadow element could have been jealousy, or could have been a lack mentality, could have been a way of thinking about money that didn't really inspire a lot of fire in you. Right? It's like, maybe you spent a lot of time saying how much you hated money. That's why you think money's going to come anywhere near you if you say that. Okay. So some of you are learning to burn away. I'm going to say that because of the fire. Burn away your beliefs around money that will allow for good fortune to flow. Allowing for good fortune to flow. I like it. Some of you also see your shadow or working with shadow elements of yourself right now, and they're becoming a superpower for you. Right? Like you could, some of you are, a lot of you are empaths and light workers, and you could have had the experiences over the course of your life where people took advantage of you, but now it's sort of like that empathy and that those experiences are making you like into so strong, like just it's such a beautiful use of that energy rather than it being buried and not being so good later, right? Like you've really transmuted something here. I like it. King of Swords. Oh yeah, look at this. Eight of Pentacles. Here's the healing energy of the star. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, lots of choices here. Emperor, lots of choices here. All right, I feel like some of you really have become super clear about where you're going. And if you're not, then this is probably about, you've got a lot of choices here. You've got a lot of things that you need to sort of work through to understand the next steps of things. But I do feel a little bit like you might be dealing with a person also who's not seeing you for your worth and value, not yet. Or they might be seeing you for a bunch of elements of you, right? All of these things are elements of you. And this person is not, or you might be blocking this person, but this could be a life partner that is, you guys are trying to get together and you might be focused on your work or focused on your healing or something like that. This person might also be focused on their work or their healing, and it's not quite together yet. All right. It's not quite together yet. It's like the shadow parts of both of you are the things that need to be healed so they can like click together. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not capable of receiving love and they have some other kind of shadow wound that they're dealing with, you being able to receive love is one of the things that's going to attract this person. That's a wound that you may have received in childhood, that you are not good enough or not enough. They might have received a similar wound, but are looking at it from a different perspective, and it's a different kind of healing, something like that. So let's see what comes out in the reading. Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Strength card, Ace of Cups, look at that. Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Two of Wands. There's a real chance at lifelong happiness here, okay? There's a real chance for this when you're in your healed space. And So I'm just going to go through this. This is Seven of Pentacles is kind of like I've invested a lot of time and energy in where I am and what I'm doing and who I am. Some of you have invested a lot of time and energy in your children. Okay, good for you. Some of you, this is like the two inner children that I'm talking about, you and another person. There's another person here who's probably a water sign because your card's coming out. I like this, a water sign or an Aquarian. Okay, because these are two Aquarian cards here. There's Aries also, but that's fire to me. That's not to me, but that's fire. I feel like this person could be a water sign or an Aquarius, and they are somebody who looks like an Aries, right? They're a divine masculine. They are somebody who looks like this or is going to look like that. You are somebody who is a fire sign, and I see the Leo energy here, but maybe looking more like this, like the Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing. This is about commitment. And you both might have been injured in a commitment in the past. You've made a commitment to somebody that, you were divorced, they're divorced, something like that. But there's definitely a lot of time that has elapsed in this connection. This is an old connection, maybe from childhood. One of you is the Page of Cups and one of you is the Page of Wands. So I almost feel like neither one of you you both have a lot to offer, don't get me wrong. But I feel like neither one of you has the capability right now of being fully in the relationship. There's still some healing here needs to happen. So I'm seeing you here, Leo, with your Ace of Cups. And you may be offering it, but there's an energy of resistance to it. Somebody may be offering you an Ace of Cups, but there's an energy of resistance to them that you're picking up on. And it's like, no, I really want the full Monty. I want you to be all in. I don't want someone to come toward me without their full expression of themselves. And I think that's where we're getting the shadow piece from. So let me clarify the shadow. And I also feel like because you are aware of this, or you're becoming aware of this, that getting healed is really the key to the future. I do feel like you might have multiple people coming toward you. The Seven of Wands here, multiple people. So talk to me about the shadow here. For one of you, it could come out as passion. For the other, it could come out as premature I love yous or something like that. The shadow. Five of Pentacles, not good enough. That's the shadow. Hermit, not feeling good enough. Ace of Pentacle, I like this. We're getting the three of the four aces and then 10 of Cups again. So this is what we really need to look at. Very loud. Both of you have a wound around self-worth. Am I good enough? Am I enough? Forget about being good enough. Am I enough? Am I okay just the way I am? Do I have to do a whole bunch of other stuff to get me prepared for this connection? Do I have to become rich and more beautiful and my body's perfect and I'm I can run a 4-minute mile. I can, I'm up for an Oscar. I'm saying things that are kind of like really, really big because I'm just feeling that there's a sense of a lack of appreciation for where you are now. And I feel like you have spent a lot of time and good care on yourself, taken care of yourself, perhaps physically, emotionally, spiritually, right? Very nurturing to the self. And now there's this opportunity, which I do feel is legit. Okay. I feel like there's a real possibility this could go the distance with this person that's coming in. And I feel like this is the thing to work on. It is a lack of self-worth. It's a feeling of not being enough. Even though you may be like objectively someone who has a lot to offer, Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, what is the resistance here? Or you could be beating them off with a stick. You have a lot of people coming towards you. The Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, Four of Swords. Okay, so we're coming up on an eclipse in Libra, and you are Leo energy is a sextile 60 degrees to Libra. And that's a flowy, nice energy. So that full moon in Libra, your sun in Leo, or your moon or your rising or your Venus, whatever's in Leo for you, is going to have a good time of it. It's going to feel like there is some kind of aha moment or an awareness as it relates to how I am or how I'm presenting myself within a relationship. Meaning, am I insecure? And about my physicality, about my body, about my wallet, right? My bank account. What is it that's making you feel like a little intimidated? Now, the person that's coming in is a legit partner. And this is a legit long-term partner. And I do feel like it's bringing up some last minute triggers. You may have thought that you put, you're like the Strength card in the Ace of Cups. You like, I'm ready for this. I'm totally ready for this. And then all of a sudden this person shows up right in front of you, and you're like back to this shadow. You're back to this, oh my God. Oh my God, am I ready for this? Oh my God. It's like all these childhood wounds are triggered by this person. Could be a twin flame here. And I get the 10 of Cups here coming out twice because, I have not taken that other 10 of Cups out of this deck because I love it when it shows up twice. I must have 3 or 4 of these decks, and that's how that happens. But this is your decision. This is your choice. 2 of Wands. And are you basing it on self-confidence? Here's the Moon, right? This self-confidence, this person seems very self-confident. I feel like they might be having the same issue too, that they're feeling a little insecure. They damn well know that this is a life partner, that you are a life partner for them. And it's like, oh, so soon? It's sort of like having the love of your life. Like let's say you're in your 70s and you look back. We don't love that many people in our lifetimes. Really love that many people in terms of being a partner to them. And you see that the love of your life, or the 2 loves of your life, whatever, happened before you were 25. Some of you might have been lucky enough to be married to that person all that time. Others of you are like, wow, nobody I met after that. I am a big proponent of high school and college loves or first loves. Those are very real, and we have no idea how to handle them at that time. But I don't like it when people say that that's not real. Because I'm here to tell you, as someone who has, lived quite a number of years, that you do only love a few people in your life. And, if you can have a guide, a teacher, or somebody like that to help you navigate the choppy waters of teen love or college love affairs, you're blessed, because those people can be the real deal. And then you spend the rest of your life going, look at what I'm dealing with now. Okay. So there's almost like that reminder coming through here, and that's going to be happening within the next month. I'm going to go deeper into this relationship. I want to find out how this shows up for you. And I also, I feel like we'll see where we go. But the shadow aspect is definitely coming out in this part of the reading that says, get your house together. You're like, oh, I'm good. I've done some work on myself. I've been, stepping into my own healing. I promise you, when this person shows up, you're going to go, oh, I wish I would have done that. Let's look and see what that is. Okay. Link is below if you want to continue on with me, Leo, and we'll get some timing on when this person's going to show up too. All right. Link is below. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.